Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I sadly apologise. We failed to update Howard to Windows 7.
It appears he now has Windows 95. We are hastened and ashamed.
Well, that was unexpected. Anyway, this is Madame Zima.
Yeah.
And she's a bit of a person.
Oh my.
She's a hypochondriac. She's suspicious. She's cautious. She's basically every conspiracy theorist in 50 years, or someone from Tumblr in 50 years.
Well, all she really needs is a group of cats and a Tumblr account, and she's already halfway there.
Tell me my fortune.
Crazy cat fortune teller lady? Oh shit. And again, it fucking caps out my fucking footage. This is the last time I use Format Factory.
A bad worksman blames his tools, Howard. Oh dear, that Windows 95 doesn't seem to be working very well. Yes. But
Anyway, today we are going to basically we should have talked to her last time, but but Madame Zima basically is gonna wish us death if we tell her fortune.
Are you gonna tell me my fortune or not? I'm not kidding. Okay.
So we also talking about this good soup diamond. This is how we're gonna get one. This is how we need to get the ring of pure love, is to solve the good soup family curse. As it was mentioned in the last bubble, we were talking about freaking, what was it? Cabin pressure.
Oh, that's a good series, that.
Talking about cabin pressure. We missed this big huge plot point.
Oh no.
Mini Good Soup was a Dame Dubert of the island. Until she fell in love with someone who stole her ring and caused her to die of heartbreak. This is the tomb we need to get in. It is kind of self-explanatory. So we need to unfortunately, in Mega Monkey mode, you have to talk to Madame Zima 5 times in order to get an entire line of death cards. This is going to be used for later. Much later, as in 4-5 parts. By the way, doing the ring band is the longest chapter of the 3. It's the more parts this one. The second longest being the volcano, and the last one being the more simple one, which is the diamond.
I'm feeling luckier. Give me another tarot reading.
Because not only did the person who stole the diamond ring from Mini Good Soup not only pry it or took it apart, he sold the diamond to a character that was mentioned in the one of the cutscenes back on the first half of the game, King Andre.
Okay.
And he's become like this really powerful. So he just goes, hit me, and she just goes, death.
Death? How many of those cards do you have?
Yes, this does take a bit. And then you can now get an entire line. This is evil work.
Guybrush.
I don't know who's exactly more worse than here. A fortune teller that dishes you out death, or facing Kari on a regular basis.
Just one more time.
I know. How would you have to know if you actually came to Nourish to find out?
Unfortunately.
Let's remain focused on the task at hand.
Yes, let's do that.
Your very presence will bring us nothing but sickness, tragedy, and death.
Right.
Oh yeah? Well, demon!
Now we're going to pick up the tarot cards. There's about 5 of them. Look, a 3-headed monkey!
Look, a 3-headed monkey.
Oh, that old joke.
Unfortunately, it's a very recurring joke. It's also a very famous joke as well.
And it's true.
What, the 3-headed monkey?
Yeah.
There really is a 3-headed monkey. How could I never not know this?
Because reasons.
They appear, it's just you never get to really interact with it.
True.
It's not often you see it.
Oh, crud.
Right. This place is sure dead. Which is kind of funny here because it's how we're gonna get into the tomb, essentially. Back again with the Voodoo Lady. We have to die.
Yeah, that's a shame. Sorry about it. How can I get out to Skull Island?
Unfortunately, I'm kind of stupid and realize I went through this once before, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Which is why we tell you how to edit things out.
I'll remember this next time.
I'm off
No,
to
we won't.
explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
So now we need a drink.
Sure.
A very stiff drink. We need a fruity drink with an umbrella in it. This is gonna be we're gonna need. Remember that windmill?
Taste of the islands. Made with lemon, grape.
Oh yeah, Three-Headed Monkey appears in the first game,
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
he? He also appears in the fourth game.
No, I'm wrong. I do have this.
Yeah, that's an interesting umbrella. Right, now, before we get down to it, we need to use the solution, but there's a problem with that. Childproof caps. Yeah, worse.
Not a very good solution now, is it?
Which is why we have a solution. By the way, do not do this at all. For the love of God.
That makes the
We just used a hangover cure with an alcohol.
It just occurred to me
Oh,
that
dear.
mixing medicine
Yes.
and alcohol is a really
Yes, I'm about to say this right now. Do not do this at home.
the potential for a few more sequels.
It's like there's already a few things that this game's already done that we don't want to do in real life. Like peeling off the map of a sunbird back,
That's odd. It's supposed to cost
chewing
Yeah.
gum, and now Guybrush is about to die.
In fact,
No.
I feel.
But he always is about to die. He dies practically every 5 minutes.
Not really. Well, he's dead now.
Oh no. I shall mourn his passing.
But it turns out he's not going to be put into the other crypt.
Well, there's a reason why we needed to do this in the normal version. However, they actually treat this as a fourth wall break here.
So what's with the new guy?
Doesn't he die
For
like
specific reasons.
Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game then.
But with him being the main character and all,
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
he could die in LucasArts Adventure games.
It's a reference back to the very old LucasArts games,
Take care of him.
and for a lesser extent, Sierra games.
Business, having him just
Will we get to a Sierra game eventually?
Of course.
One day.
Hey,
It kind of pretends that Guybrush is dead.
I'm not really dead.
Yeah. Just being assholes about the
Exactly.
whole thing.
If you can't make fun of yourself from dying, then it's not much point. However, we are now stuck in a coffin.
Oh dear.
So, this was a pain in the ass to do.
Sure is dark.
And there's a specific point in the tomb that you need to open with the mallet, or with something. But I'm trying to remember where it was, because
Can't use the mallet with
you need to, there's a specific spot, and I just can't. I was trying to find the right one, but here it is.
Yeah, you need to use the chisel, then you use the mallet.
However, you're hearing this.
Where's that telltale pounding coming from?
Something is in here with us.
One of these coffins.
Well, there's bound to be something in here with us, or else life would be very short.
Dead
Was-
surround me.
Yeah, be careful. It might be Freddy.
Fazbear or Kruger? Or Mercury.
They'll never let me rest until
Fazbear.
Oh, remember when that was still cool?
Yeah.
Wait a second. I don't have a horrible
Sequelitis. It's a terrible disease to have.
Is it? You mean the actual sequence of the show? Or
Hey,
the
ride the
show?
hype train whilst the train's still going.
Choo-choo.
Motherfuckers.
Or unless it's called
Till next time, folks.
See you all next
Goodbye.
time. Bye for
Laters.
now.
Mm.